Good evening, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated Journato evening headlines on October 10, 2022. Russia-Ukraine war live. UN chief condemns unacceptable escalation by Russia after deadly wave of missile strikes across Ukraine. The Guardian, Russia-Ukraine news, live. Putin's allies urge him to negotiate after Kyiv strikes. Arctic cycling and sailing to South Korea, the Russians fleeing conscription. The Guardian, Russian draft dodgers pour into Kazakhstan to escape Putin's war. Latvian PM calls on EU to end all tourist visas for Russians. Woman, 23, who survived 2016 Brussels airport terror attack, euthanized in Belgium. The Independent, young woman who survived Brussels airport ISIS attack euthanized after struggling with PTSD. Ukraine war, shocking number of Russian corpses a grim illustration of Ukrainian battlefield success. Weather tracker, UK and Northern Europe forecast to be windiest places on Earth. Gunshots and blasts heard at Mahsa Amini protests in Iran. The Guardian, a time bomb, anger rising in a hotspot of Iran protests. The Independent, Iran petrochemical workers strike to back protests, reports say. Bloomberg, by the time you read this, I might be in jail, the daily terror of a female protester in Iran. The Times, anonymous artist dyes Tehran fountains blood red during protests. Belarus Lukashenko warns Ukraine, deploys troops with Russia. Reuters, Belarus announces joint regional group of forces with Russia as country's military gears up to join the war. The Scotsman, fears of new invasion as Putin and Lukashenko to form joint task force on Ukraine border. The Telegraph, Russian troops to return to Belarus as Crimea blast angers Putin. Bloomberg, Ukraine latest news, dozens of casualties in Zaporizhzhia shelling as Russian divers check damage to blast hit Crimea Bridge. Sergei Surovikin, Russia's savage new commander in Ukraine, and why his appointment could be an ominous sign of Putin's plan. Sky News, General Armageddon, strikes bare hallmarks of Russia's new commander. The Times, Crimea Bridge blast deals major blow to Putin as he names new military chief. Evening Standard, Vladimir Putin makes brutal and corrupt general new military chief. The Telegraph, Putin appoints brutal new senior commander for Ukraine war as Russian struggles continue. Ukraine war, what do satellite images of the Kerch Bridge explosion tell us about the cause of the blast? Sky News, President Putin accuses Ukraine of terrorism after Crimea Bridge attack, BBC News. BBC News, Crimea Bridge, Putin accuses Ukraine of terrorism. BBC.co.uk, Crimean Bridge attack hit Putin where it hurts. Bloomberg, watch, Russian cruise missile strikes Kyiv Bridge in revenge attack. UK announces sanctions against Iran's morality police. The Guardian, UK sanctions Iran's morality police following death of Mahsa Amini. Sky News, UK sanctions Iranian morality police and senior security officials. Gov. UK, Iran's morality police sanctioned by UK following death of Mahsa Amini and widespread protests. Evening Standard, UK slaps sanctions on Iran morality police after death of Mahsa Amini. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.